Hi everybody, I'm Luis Garza and today I'm gonna explain what our model represents. So yeah, basically our model is a representation of the liver and how the liver works on the disintoxication and the homeostasis in our body. So yeah, the liver is one of the most important organs we have in our body and is the bigger one actually. And the liver is recognized as the lab of our body because the liver takes part on the disintoxication and the homeostasis. So yeah, the liver basically throws away all the things that we don't need, and it affects us, and it uh, almacen all the vitamins and the carbs and all the things that our body needs.
Our project will help or contribute in society in the way that students will understand one of the many processes of the liver and of course the hemostasis. Also that teachers will explain better and in an easy way this process, and it will be more easier to students to understand it.
The benefits of the model are to help people to understand the functions of the liver in our body. Also, they need to understand the homeostasis, what are the functions in our body. Also, they may know how the homeostasis and the liver get related. And I think the people may know that the liver it is one of the most important organs in our body.
Hello, I am Sergio Cruz and I'm going to talk about the diagram of our model. Okay, these two these two cubes are plastic containers. These plastic containers represent the heart and the small intestine, which are the two organs that supplies blood and the food that we eat. Okay, this red substance is a mixture of water and oil. Water represents the useful substances such as proteins, minerals, vitamins, and carbohydrates. And the oil represents the waste substances. Okay, then this mixture will fall to this plastic hose and is going to fall down to this PET bottle that represents the liver. So we are going to wait until the oil and the water are separated, and we are going to connect the first hose to the plastic bottle. We open the faucet and the water will fall through these other plastic containers that represent the organs that the liver supplies the nutrients, vitamins, carbohydrates, and proteins. Then we're going to close the faucet and we're going to connect the other hose, and we're going to open the faucet again, and all the oil, that is the waste substances, will fall through this, that is the large intestine, which absorbs water and leave the toxic substances. And well, as you know, these toxic substances will go to the bathroom.
And I will talk about the materials that we're going to use for this project. The first one is a plastic bottle. The second one, we're going to use two containers. One is going to have the water and the other one the oil. So obviously we're going to need oil and water. Next we're going to use a small hose, and the last material is going to be a faucet.
My name is Hector Salazar and I'm going to explain how to do our STEM project model. First, we are going to use this plastic bottle for having the water and the oil. We first use the water faucet and put one part in each side. Like this, and we use the other part to close it. And we have it like this. Then we use two recipients, one with water like this, and put it in the bottle. Well, here we are going to use a hose pipe like this that will end up in this recipient that represents the organs where the useful nutrients and substances will go in the body, and this represents how the body, with help of the liver, do this job. So we open the hose pipe and the water goes to the organs, and after the water has been fed to the organs, then the body is going to send the oil that represents the bad substances to get out of the body. So we open again the faucet and the oil starts going to our recipient. Well, and that's how the substances are separated in the water, the good substances and useful, and the oil, the ones that are not useful and will and won't do good job in our body. So it get out and the water goes to some organs. And this shows the disintoxication process and how the homeostasis works in our body to maintain stable the amount of substances, and how the liver perform a job in this process.
In my personal opinion, I think our project is a very important model because it is a very good representation about the liver and homeostasis. People regularly don't know what does the liver do in our body, so that's what we want to do, to make people to know more about the liver functions and also about the homeostasis functions. Because if you don't know that something is important for you, you will not take care about it. And that's what we want to do, to make conscience in people's mind and basically to take care about our liver, that it is the love of our
Also,
body.
we want that people take conscious about that the liver is a very important organ in our body and that we have to take care of it.
Well, I think this project may be very useful for teaching people that want to know how our body functions and how they separate substances between the organs and using the homeostasis. And it is a good representation that help to explain in a better way.
That it's a really good idea, and this model can help just the other teachers to explain better this process of the disintoxication and the homeostasis in the liver. And yeah, basically, I really like this idea, and I think that it's a helpful project. So I hope that we can make it real and make it happen.
The conclusion of this project is to make people think about the care of the liver in our body, also to know the main function of it and the relationship it has with the homeostasis.
For the final reflection, firstly, I can say that the liver divides in two parts the substance that gets into it. So the substance that he's not going to use, like he divides it in two parts, the good one and the bad one. The good one give it to the blood, and the bad one is throw it away. So it's important to know how necessary is the liver in our body.